Hey friends, I'm back from the fast. Whew. That was a long 48 hours, I'll tell you what, but it's good to be back. Um, my first meal was Korean meal with my Korean family, and oh, I ate like a boss. My friends is actually Anne's mom who hooked it up. So Anne's mom, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. What do you mean? What do you mean, Japanese? What? So I went to town. Like I had that first meal, and then the next day, there was a graduation party for one of my good friends. There were street style taco caterers that came. I went crazy. I tell you what. Ooh, I had about 5 or 6 of those little dudes. And then her mom made some crazy enchiladas. Oh, Lord. She sent me home with like a plate of enchiladas. Don't judge me. For me, in these last 48 hours, it was um, an intentional sacrifice to get back to God, spend time being quiet intentionally and giving space so that I could listen to what He wanted to tell me. I have this idea on tithing that it's not just about money. What I mean by that is if God is the creator of time, if you give Him back just a little bit of the time that He gives you, if He creates it, why couldn't He give you more time? When I decided to dedicate some time to spending with Him, He just made more for the things that I needed to do. I thought in the beginning that I would be sacrificing chunks, hours on end in studying my Bible and praying, which is what happened. And I thought I would have lost those hours. There are still 24 hours in a day for me in these last 48. He just somehow made extra space within those hours for me to achieve the things that I still needed to do. It's still surprising and awesome that He does that, that He can do that. So that was a nice reminder. Something else that was really, really cool was that in this time I told a couple of friends about what I was trying to do. All of them prayed for me and had my back. And they were like super encouraging. So if I were ever to go and do something else that was challenging, maybe something like this again, I would probably call on a lot of the same people to encourage me and have my back in that situation as well. So I want to challenge you, or maybe encourage you to do something similar to this, just to get away and find a quiet place for the purpose of getting to know Him better and listen to Him. That was my goal when I started this whole thing, was to separate myself from the things that were making so much noise and find a quiet place where I could just get together with God and practice actively shutting things down and being as quiet as I could so I could hear what He has to say to me. I feel like it was such a huge blessing. If you truly desire to hear from God and get closer with Him, this may be a good way to try doing that. It's also been kind of fun to share this experience with you, this little adventure. So I hope to maybe share some more of my other adventures with you guys in the future. Alright friends, thanks for tuning in. I will catch you on the flip side.